the point of my lecturing. Okay, so let we see why fuzzy logic used to measure poverty level. It's based on very much research, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reference I put to make sure that we have no I mean we sure 100% that fuzzy logic is properly suitable to measure poverty level. They said almost in their paper they said like that. Although poverty is complex phenomenon and multidimensional, FAGU, and it's become poverty level be difficult to solve. Can you see? Can you? I mean, nobody expert in poverty. I compare with medical domain. If we're talking about medical domain, there are many human experts like specialist doctor. But if we're talking about poverty, social ISIS, like poverty, who is the expert? So many research try to define the criteria to measure the poverty level. And the research, some research said not only income. Can you imagine? If we include the factor of culture, maybe it's the same, Indonesia and India, we have to take care of our parents, our grandparents. We can live without close our eyes for their living, but it is not included in criteria to calculate the poverty level. So many complex. So it's right why the reference 3 says the poverty is a complex phenomenon. And we are religion nation. We have a ceremony, and there are some money we have to spend. So, but it's not count as criteria to measure poverty level. So many complexities of poverty have many factors. Okay, we continue. So we talk the case. What case? I in my research, I take the Bidik Misi scholarship as the case to show how fuzzy logic used to measure poverty level. So let me see. I describe about Bidik Misi is a program, Indonesia government program for poor people from low economic family. But we government have the limited quota, so they have to choose who worthy to get the scholarship. So this means it's about poverty level. Can you get what I mean? Yeah, so I bold poor family, the poverty level, the mission of Bidik Misi scholarship, turning the hope for students from poor family who have a good academic. Okay, we eliminate good academic achievement. We focus for poor family. How poor? You see me using this good hat, but it not mean I not poor, right? Okay, so it show that how to measure poor family, it's a domain of poverty level too. So the aims of Bidik Misi is improving the learning opportunity in the high education level for students from low economic family. And the third point is important point is breaking the chain of poverty. So the main goal of the program is to break the chain of poverty. So let we show how fuzzy logic can use to measure poverty level. And this is our research, which already published in IEEE. And the main point is like you, as you see, underline with red line, used to measure the poverty level of candidates. So we're talking about how to measure the poverty level of candidate to get the scholarship. Can you get what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So the problem, how to measure poverty level to make a clear decision. And there is many candidates, but because of the limited quota, we have to choose the very worthy candidate to get the scholarship. Yeah. So we propose the framework based on Mamdani Fuzzy Inference System method. And this is the variable or parameter of to measure poverty level about household, income and dependent, and household and water sanitation and so on. And we for academic performance, we just focus for poverty variable. And in fact, to measure poverty level to get the scholarship, variable poverty variable are more than academic variable. So FLC Fuzzy Logic Controller is running Mamdani Fuzzy Inference System method with two input. It is like make a quality or a good competition in football liga. So how to create a good liga competition in football like this. So we have to matching team, weak team and so on until final. So this is Mamdani inference system. Consists of 4 steps: classification process, implication, aggregation, and diversification process. And yeah, I get 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. This method, ELBO method, help to develop membership function. We use ELBO method to get the optimal cluster in data, so we can define how many linguistic. If I say linguistic, I hope you can get what I mean. Linguistic is a term that we assign to a variable fuzzy. So if variable fuzzy income, we can assign 3 linguistics, so we can say that income is high, average, and low. Or we assign 5 linguistics for variable income, so we can see, we can say that variable income have 5 linguistics, very low, low, average, high, and very high. It's mean of linguistic. But how many linguistics is suitable for a data set? So this method, ELBO method, help to get the optimum cluster. If we talking about k-mean clustering, we have to know number of cluster before we running the k-mean clustering. So what is optimal k is the problem. So after using ELBO method, we get minimum, median, and maximum. And by using this, we develop the membership function. For example, membership function of parents' income variable. Like this, it depends on the data we collect in the research. And as I showed before, that the main architecture of fuzzy have a rule base, so we have to define the rule base. So this rule base for fuzzy logic economy can be read as, for example, number 1, if parent income is low and dependent if you, then we can conclude the economy level is 1. What is 1? 1 is poor, like this, like this. So we have to define clear the rule basis of our system before we conduct Namdani fuzzy inference system. Okay, so we have to define all rule bases related to all variable we have. And let me continue. This is the point. The point is we can create anything, but without validation, how we can believe that our purpose is good? So why we have to measure that the purpose method is good? If you want to measure your purpose method, so you have to comparison, you have to compare with other method. But poverty, no other method better, because there are no human expert for poverty domain. So the one way is compare with manually method. Manual method is by using scoring. We can assign some value from 0 to 100 maybe in a score. And this is the result. So by manual method, there is not clear decision, because 2 candidates have the same ranking. So who I will choose from 2 candidates with the same ranking? But you can see by using fuzzy approach, it's break the ranking. Okay, so it's the evidence that the proposed method make a clear decision, so the problem solved. Yeah, I think it is okay. We already compare with other fuzzy inference system, Sugeno, order 0 and 1, and we get that our proposed method is better than 2 other methods. And conclusion, but the work is continue, but I not explain this, just only this one. How to make strength the proposed method we proposed in previous work. We use the coefficient correlation. If you from mathematics, maybe you are familiar with coefficient correlation. To increase Liga competition, we use coefficient correlation to increase quality of framework. So framework we change original like this, we change like this. It's different in matching input variable with the weak R value which be matched first, and after that will be matched with the variable with higher R value, like that. What the impact? The impact is accuracy is increased too much. It's about 30%, but helping by classification method. So classification method, I don't talk about classification method in this session because this is the term, the other term. So then they work like this, but I don't want to save the time. But the last is the future for Indonesia. I want that for every high school, this proposed method can be run for every high school. What the benefit? Can be main data of poverty, and no need to selection, because system can be recommended automatically by reading the family economic of the candidate. Okay, I think it's enough. 30 minutes. Sorry for take more time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hello.
Thank you, sir, for this generous information. And if anyone have any doubt, can ask their question.
Yeah. Okay.
There is one question in chat box, sir. Luther, sir, there is one question in chat box. Can you answer it?
Iwayan Sumarjana.
Yeah.
How do the result of classification using fuzzy method compared to the one that published by Indonesia Central? Can you directly? I cannot get what you mean.
Baik.
Yeah. Yeah. In Indonesia is okay.
Oh, Indonesia or English?
Yeah.
Okay.
To make easy to understand what you mean.
Okay. Okay. So I will speak in English saja, Pak, biar fair untuk teman.
Tidak apa-apa. Okay.
So how do you find the result using the fuzzy time series, especially for property classification using the method you are currently working and the one that published by the Indonesian Central Agency of Statistics, or BPS, about property? So how do you compare this?
I compare Okay, I saw you the comparison method. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I mean the result of your classification in
by
property.
by using fuzzy.
Fuzzy, yes.
And compared with what? This is a comparison.
So the aim of your work is about property classification. Am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So, but the Indonesian Central Agency already published classification about property. So how these two
Oh,
match each
yeah.
other? Yeah,
I get. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Pak.
Yeah. Actually, property level is used to this case. This case. You get what I mean? Bidik misi scholarship have criteria that I choose by government too. So I use this criteria. But I don't know about publication that you mean, if the criteria is same like this or not. Now, so poverty level, in my research, actually, we talking about poverty level, but we used to select the worthy candidate in Bidik Misi scholarship. Like that, sir.
Okay, thank you. That's clear. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Any other question, maybe?
Is there any other question anyone want to ask?
If no question, so we can talk other topic to finish the time. We have 17 minutes, right?
Sir, Luther sir, any student from your side can share anything?
Oh, okay.
Students?
Yeah, I think it's better. We share.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Elika is attended. My student Elika, maybe I and my student already make the same research, and now we submit to IOP conference. So it will be published maybe in 1 or more 2 months again. But the same case, about poverty level, but to BLT. BLT in English, I don't know. BLT, bantuan langsung tunai. Someone in Indonesia can translate BLT in English. Yeah. Or other student, there is. I talked to my student, Dr. Nurul, that this event not only about lecturing, but you can
That's why I'm
make
asking.
a connection with your student too.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Your student want to speak here, they can share their views. Please come on, any student here to share your views.
Please speak. Not only about this topic, but maybe you have know about Kampur University or how lecturing making that or something like that. Please. This event is not strict to lecturing. I see BLT means temporary unconditional test. Oh yeah. Okay, student, my student, hello. I want to hear your voice. Or maybe for your side first, Dr. Nurul, your student, except your student
Say something.
coordinator.
Yes, sir, I'm Ayushi. And my question from you all is that I just saw your slide presentation in which you have mentioned that poverty leads to fear. There were so many things, depression, fear, and crime and all. So I just want to ask that how can you say that poverty leads to fear or something? Because poverty is very much different from fear or something. So how can you say that if any particular committee or society is for poverty or poor, so they can be feared or something?
I'm sorry. Your voice is so small, but I want to ask Indonesian. Maybe someone can get what Miss Ayushi means. Please help me to get what Miss Ayushi Singh means.
I am going to summarize my question in
Yeah.
like very short version. How can you say that poverty leads to fear?
How I can believe?
No, sir. She's asking how poverty leads to the fear.
Live.
Leading.
Oh, in comparison. You
Yeah.
mean?
How poverty leading to fear?
This
Fear factor.
this one.
No.
Sorry. I want to ask the assistant from Indonesian participant. Maybe someone can help me to.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Pak Wayan, minta tolong Pak Wayan tangkap maksudnya Pak Nurul.
Yes.
Apa dalam bahasa Indonesia saja.
Yeah. Saya kurang jelas tadi. Dr. Nur, could you please be more specific? I can't hear. Yeah, the question.
Yeah, she's asking how poverty leads to the fear.
How poverty leads to? Sorry.
Leads to the fear.
Or can you write, sir? In
Yeah, I can write.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But here disabled, so I can't write. Disable. I can't
Disable.
write here. Chart is disabled.
Chat.
Please open.
Oh, I can write now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Can you share best practice in fuzzy modeling?
You got the question? Hello?
In room chatting?
No. Yeah. Just everyone. Yeah. Now you got the question.
Oke. Jadi gini Pak, bagaimana poverty atau kemiskinan itu menjadi begitu menakutkan gitu kira-kira?
Iya.
Nah, oke. Leads to fear gitu ya.
Oke. Thank you to help.
Ya, sama-sama Pak.
Oke. maybe I have to show like this. Maybe by this picture, I think everybody believes that poverty caused many bad things.
Gini bang. Anak-anak hutang gitu.
Yeah. If you see someone with homeless or hungry man, it's make our no happy. Although we don't follow in the poverty like this, but don't fall in the poverty level like this. But if we see some with the effect of problem, maybe everyone can everyone won't erase the poverty, so the impact can we just feel happiness. Okay, according to this quote, poverty is a great enemy to human happiness. So poverty like hell, poverty like hell, and happiness like heaven. Maybe like this, sir.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Professor Sumar Jaya, can you hear me? Professor Sumar Jaya, hello.
Hello, Mas Wayan.
Sumar Jaya is
Yeah,
there.
hello. Yes, hello, Dr. Nurul.
How are you? Can you
Yeah,
share
good,
something?
thank you.
Can you
Yeah.
share something?
No, I just want to know what are the best practice for fuzzy logic modeling. Jadi tips-tips modelkan fuzzy itu Pak bisa diceritakan. Okay. Sorry, I have to speak into languages. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Thank you,
Dr.
Dr.
Nurul, it's okay if we using both language, our own language, and change to English. And
Yeah,
change to
okay, no
it's
problem.
okay?
But I little understand the Indonesian, you know. I'm learning that Indonesian.
Yeah. In my mind, if we learn about fuzzy more, deep more, and we can surprise what the nature created. Because the nature, the problem of the world is not only about true and false, and also in our life, it's not only about true and false. In my past may be bad, very bad, but present maybe I will be better, good people, good man. Can you get what I mean? If not fuzzy, so we only have Boolean logic. Boolean logic just talk about two value, true and false. But in the real world, not only about true and false, right? We, as human, we ever make a mistake. If you put a rule, if you make a mistake, then never come to me. And we are still a human. And we living in the world, not in heaven. So everybody, I believe, make a mistake in their life. So if we define the rule just only yes or no in our life, what can you think what happened? No, there are no policies. Apa ya? Tidak ada kebijaksanaan.
Thank you, Professor Sumer Jaya. Any student from Indonesia want to speak? Any student from Indonesia?
Hello. Any student, please.
Would like to share anything? Not from the this expert lecture, anything they want to share,
Yeah.
please come on. No problem, they can speak in Indonesian. At least they can speak.
Yeah. Mm. Johannes, speak. Johannes Albani, my student. Don't you want to know Indian student?
Yeah, please.
Roma?
I think I have no question.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then we should conclude here, sir. Now we must
Roma is my
conclude here.
student.
Oh, Roma, she want to share something?
Share or asking or something we want to talk. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think for this time.
I think many students from your side, they want to speak. No. So now I would like to conclude here. So good afternoon and good morning to everyone. And here, Honorable Head of Apticom, Dr. Luther,
Thank you.
and Vice Chairman, Vice Director, Dr. Priyan Doko, and all the participants. It is such an honor for me to get opportunity to thank you all on the behalf of Kanpur Institute of Technology. I extend my warm welcome to the participant in this gathering. Thank you for inspiring, encouraging us with your words. I must thanks to the organizing team, volunteers for working hard to make this webinar successful. And special thanks to the IUC who worked hard to make this event possible. And Dr. Luther, thank to you. Thank
You're
you very
welcome,
much
sir.
for organizing and giving a wonderful lecture about fuzzy logic and poverty level measurement. Thank you very much to all the participants, and we must conclude here.
Thank you so
You want to
much.
speak anything? Ayushi? Ayushi, say something and we can conclude here.
Thank you so much, everyone, for this generous information on this webinar. I'm very honored to interact with you all, and I'm just hoping for next interaction in future. Thank you so much, and have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
चलो ले लो, थैंक यू, हो गया, चलो 2 प्रोग्राम हो गया तुम्हारा.
Halo, Sir. Oke. Halo, Roma.
Oh iya, Ner.
Ya, Ner Luther masih di dalam?
Sepertinya suka keluar nih.
Oke. Oke,
Saya
oke.
juga maaf nih untuk itu.
Gak apa-apa, gak apa-apa. Jangan lupa untuk diisi absensi to all participant. Oke, be absent in the chat. Agak telat sih. Oke. Thank you all. Thank you, Roma. And for all participant, I'm out. Thank you.